Sophia here. Welcome to my Etsy shop, Frenchy and Tubby. I have 7 new items to introduce to you going live into the shop tomorrow, Friday, October 18th at 5 p.m. I have a little bit of everything, but it's mostly pottery today. If you remember in my garage sale video a couple of weeks ago, I picked up a lot of pottery, and some of it you're going to see today. So if you liked it then and still like it today, these items will be in the shop tomorrow at 5 p.m. Let me start with the one in the thumbnail. Put on my glasses. So this item, when I saw it, I knew it was something. What I didn't know was how rare it is. This is a very large pottery dish, baking dish, serving dish. You can do all sorts of things with it. I would just display it on a dining room table or a kitchen island. It is that pretty. It was hard to figure out who made this, but once you find out, rabbit hole as usual of pottery stories and studio pottery in particular. This is pottery from New Mexico. And the potters are 2 of them, husband and wife, Will and Joanna DeMay. So they've retired in the early 2000s after 40 years of making pottery together. And Joanna DeMay is still around, and she actually is now a poet. So what I will do is in the description box of this item, I would put a link to one of the poems that she publishes. And she's quite known in New Mexico, but most people know her and her husband for their pottery pieces. This is a pattern that they did in the 1980s. It's actually, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. First I thought they were flowers, then I thought they were maybe fly fishing lures. That's what they look like, right? Well, almost. They're actually dragonflies, and you know I love dragonflies. And there's 2 of them, but the beauty of it is right here. Look at this. So I always say, let's buy all the swans. Okay, yes, let's buy all the swan. These are swans facing each other. Can you see them? So I don't know if they're swans or ducks. To me they look like swans, but they are all around the piece. This is considered to be rare. I haven't seen a lot of the pottery online. I know that they have exhibits in museums. They are featured in the Albuquerque Museum. I really don't know how to pronounce it. Museum of Art, in decorative arts. So they are quite famous in that area. This piece right here is fantastic. This is everything you want to see in studio pottery. This is everything you want to see in handmade pieces, quality handmade pieces. So let me feature it for you. It's a shallow dish. You could use it to make a big dish pizza. You could use it to bake. You can use it to serve a stew or anything that has I know my mom's coming soon, and I know she's going to make a couscous. I'll beg her to do it on video. To share my grandma's infamous couscous recipe. We'll see if she agrees to do it, but you could definitely serve a large couscous in there, or ribs, whatever you want. It's large enough. It has so many different features. The glaze and the design is beautiful. It has a little swirl right here, which is kind of like the signature. They have that attached to their name when they sign. The signature on it is barely visible, but it's definitely a Will and Joanna DeMay. I verified that with my potting group as usual. So it's beautiful glaze here. It's got a stripe here with drip glaze, but it's not just the brown. It also has a tiny strip of blue. Here's the back of it. I'm going to try to show you the signature. The signature is under the glaze, which makes it, oh, I don't know if you can see it. It's there. It says DeMay right here. It's got this little thing here. I'm not sure what it is, other than perhaps you could hang it on a wall. I wouldn't do it. I would not try that. It's fabulous. Now, if you go on Etsy and you search May pottery, you're going to see right now there's only one piece, and it's a totally different piece that they did. It's like a vase with a lot of graphics on it, but these, very rare. I've seen a few that sold a couple of years ago. My potting group was kind of they all wanted it. So if you want this to add to your Southwestern design, or if you're a pottery lover like I am, this is definitely something that you're gonna have to get behind your keyboard, okay? Because I have a feeling this is not gonna last too long. It's fantastic. And I say it again, what I think is the most beautiful, other than the dragonfly, is the relief here with all of the birds. So it's New Mexico pottery, it's Southwestern pottery. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I love this. Love, love, love this. Yeah. So Will and Joanna DeMay, Studio Pottery, Albuquerque. Oh, I think I said it right. New Mexico. That's item number 1. Some of you may not be into pottery. I get it. So we're going to move to crystal. So I found those and I fell in love with them. These are by VMC Reims. They are French. They're mid-century modern. They are part of the Harlequin collection. I have 5 of them. They come in different colors. Let me show you. So I have yellow, 2 red, and just 1 blue. I wish I had another blue. Trust me, I did all the aisles at the store to find additional pieces, but I did not. So let me show you a close-up. So this is called Harlequin. You can see it still has the sticker. 2 of them out of the 5 still have the sticker. They are cordial glasses. You can use them as shot glasses. Crystal, made in France in the 1950s. They did those patterns from 50 to 70. These are the original one. I know that because that's the original sticker. So they are just beautiful. Look at these. So if you're into that kitsch, colorful MCM design, I have 1 blue, 2 yellows, and 2 red. Aren't they cute? So now from the little bit of research that I did, apparently they did a green one too. So it would be 8, 2 yellow, 2 red, 2 blue, 2 green. I only have the 2 yellow, the 2 red, and the little blue one that still has the sticker. And the other sticker I think is on the yellow one. Yeah, right here. So if you're looking for kitsch, if you're looking for colorful barware, if you're looking for MCM, the holidays are coming. These are perfect. They fit in Christmas. Beautiful crystal, 1950s France. I think they're really cool. I like the design. And they did the whole service of glassware with that design. So if you really, really like them and you want to build upon, or maybe you're just missing those, they did have the champagne flutes. They had the regular glasses. They had the footed one. They have the stem like this, larger ones, smaller ones. Beautiful. So again, these are VMC. It means Verrerie Mécanique Champenoise, which basically means the glass factory in Champagne. That's the region where Reims is. So again, it's 5 of them. They are quite rare and they are quite expensive online for replacement purposes or, as sets. Check it out. Go on Etsy. Find out how much other people are selling them. You know me, I'm always underpricing because I want to move stuff and I want you to have cool stuff. I like the blue best, but again, there's only one. So VMC Reims, 1950s kitsch, mid-century modern, cordial glasses. Quite rare, really cool. Let's go back to pottery, item number 3. Okay, this is a Haeger pottery, a Royal Haeger. This is a pitcher. It's actually part of a set. It came with a bowl, but that's okay. You don't have to have the whole match because this is a beautiful pitcher. This is typical of Royal Haeger. the form, the shape, the glaze. I'll show you details on the handle, and you're going to say, well, it's just a white picture. No, it's not. It's got roses on the other side. So I did a little bit of research about the pattern, and this particular pattern was done in 1942. When you look for Haeger patterns, they did a code, a system with codes. The two first number are the year. The two last number are the pattern number. This is number 4237. So this was made in 1942, and it's the pattern with the roses, the pale pink roses, is pattern number 37 that they did that year. They were very prolific. Royal Haeger did a lot of pottery, functional items like this, and a lot of decorative items. And you know, I love Haeger. I collect the Madonna planters. We still don't know. My collecting friends and I still don't know how many they made because they never cataloged them. But this is in the catalog, and it originally came as a set, the pitcher and the bowl, like a Victorian toiletry chamber type set. It's in perfect condition. There's no crazing, not a crack, not a flea bite, nothing. It's perfect. Let me show you close-ups on the handle. I don't know if you can see, but the handle has a design on it. It's like a twist, maybe like a braid. Very pretty. It's subtle, but it's there. And then here are the roses. So if you have a romantic bedroom, romantic design in your house, anything Victorian, if you like old things, this is not really country kitchen. I would say it's more like in the romantic Victorian designs. Perfect. And again, it's okay that you don't have the bowl with it, because you can use it as a decorative item, either white or with the roses as a standalone. It's not very heavy, but it's perfect to serve cold water. It's perfect as a vase. You can pair it with similar design and similar items if you want to make like a vignette decor in your house. It's beautiful. I really like this. And it says Royal Haeger USA. Royal Haeger used to be just Haeger, and then they became Royal Haeger. They closed the factory, I believe, in 2000 or so. So they've been closed for 24 years, but they've been around for the majority of the 20th century. Beautiful pottery, excellent condition, pattern number 4237 from the 40s. Love it. Okay, pottery mugs. I still have a whole bunch here. I don't know if you can see them. You saw me pick those as well. I have two of these beautiful pottery mugs in seafoam. Yeah, seafoam color. Gorgeous gloss. Let me show you close up. So these are interesting. They are not signed, so they must have had some kind of sticker, and the sticker fell. Look at the glaze on this. They're a little rustic. They have like an orange peel feel to it, almost like a salt glaze. And if you look closer, you probably can see little bubbles that poked. I think that's done on design. I don't know how to do it. Probably put some kind of powder that when it heats up, makes bubbles, and then they pop. Look at the glaze at the bottom here on this one. This is such a nice mug. Very large, unsigned, nice handle. They fit just right in your hand. That's what I look for in a mug. This one, the bubbles show a little bit more. So it's got that rustic, rugged type feel to it. They are white on the inside. They are in gorgeous condition. There's no crazing, no crack, nothing. They're in really good condition. There's just a tiny bit of crazing, which, is expected. But look at the color on these. Super nice. I really like these. So when I did the garage sale, I saw one and got all excited. I was like, oh, that's a nice mug. Lo and behold, there was another one on the other side of the table. So now we got two really, really pretty mugs. I want to show you the handle here. Okay, look at the handle. The work right here on the handle and the glaze. Aren't they nice? I love the color. I really do. So it's a drip glaze and different color, Looks like they had the blue on first, and then they let the green drip on it, and the green was thin enough or fluid enough that it kind of fell at the bottom here, so you can see some of the original brown on the handle. Really nice. 2 pottery mugs. Okay, the next item is definitely something that people collect. I'm talking polished pottery, and you saw me pick that as well. I had no idea when I picked this how expensive polished pottery is. The prices are insane. This particular one, if you were to buy it today, because they still do those rounded casserole or bakers with the lid, would be between $150 and $200, depending on where you buy it. Isn't that insane? I had no idea they were that expensive. This pattern is not vintage because they still make them. It's called Blue Roses, and you can see it here with the blue flowers. So it's called Blue Roses, and they have different ones in the Blue Roses. Some of them don't have the little bubbles here, or the mile, whatever you want to call it. Some of them have different designs, but they all have a band like this of blue flowers. So this is a baker. You can put it in the oven, bean casserole, whatever you want to do with it. You could even do bread if you wanted to. It's in perfect condition. There's nothing. I don't even know if it's ever was used. Look at the inside of it. And I like that there's a repeat pattern here at the bottom. Blue Roses. It's so pretty, you almost don't want to use it. Here's the lid. Nice handle. Such a nice piece. It's quite heavy, but I know a lot of people collect polished pottery. Some people collect different patterns, and some people collect just one single pattern, like this one. It's beautiful. I think this is one of those designs that could actually go into a modern kitchen because it's a little abstract. It's not too cute. I don't know if that makes sense. As opposed to something like this. You know, this is very Victorian romantic look. This is more updated, more current. Really, really like this. It's a beautiful piece. And again, I had no idea they were that expensive. So handmade, hand painted. And at the bottom, let me show you what it says at the bottom. It says handmade in Poland and 19S for the pattern. I think it's 19S, not 195. Handmade in Poland, and it's signed AW at the bottom. A baker, a casserole, polished pottery. If you have a white and blue kitchen, beautiful. I'm going to finish the video with Lenox. I have 2 items from Lenox. One of them is Christmas. You're going to see more Christmas coming up because the holidays are upon us. This is a vintage Lenox, and it's the holiday china. It's not expensive, but a lot of people collect this and like to add pieces every year. This is their holiday pattern. It was the first one I believe they did for the holidays. It starts in 70s, and I believe they're still making it, but this is the vintage one. It's made in the USA. Still has the sticker in the back. So this is the holly and berries. It's a candy dish with the gold accent. This is Lenox ivory china. And if you look at the back here, you'll see made in the USA, and then 24 karat gold accent added here on the sticker. It says Lenox china holiday candy dish, hand decorated with 24 karat gold. It's very nice, and what I like about it, it's not just the Christmas feel, but look, it's got like little relief here and there on the handle, so it's just a nice touch. Love the way it's made. It's a collectible. A lot of people collect this pattern, and then they switch to holiday greetings. I'm not sure when they made it, but it comes with a box, so I don't have the tissue paper. Well, I do, but it was kind of, I'll figure out what I'll do for you. It comes in a box, so it's ready to be gifted if you want to gift it, or if you want to keep it for yourself, you have the box to keep it safe. Lenox Holiday China candy dish. Last Lenox item, you saw me pick that too. This is from, they started it late 70s all the way up to mid 80s, and the design is called Rose Manor. This was part of a set that was referred to as a dresser set. So you would have a tray, you would have a vase, perfume bottle, little trinket box. Very feminine, very elegant, very romantic. I'm selling it as the 2 pieces. This is actually on replacement.com. They're asking $50 for this one. So I don't see this very often. It's a very nice pattern. Again, Ivory China by Lenox. And then it came, when they sold it initially, with this little satin thing here that's meant to look like a rose. I think it's really cute. You don't have to keep it, but I think it's really cute. It's yeah, it's satin. So let's look at the pattern. Rose Manor. Let me make sure I'm in focus. Okay. Tall bud vase with the gold accent here and a band right here. And the cutest is this. It's the little perfume bottle in porcelain. Rose Manor. And it opens. It's got a little rubber stopper right there. It has a little scent of perfume, so I guess the lady did put some perfume at some point. Initially it came with its own little funnel that was not gold plated, but it was a gold accent funnel, little funnel, no bigger than this. She didn't have it, but that's okay. You can still decanter some of your perfume or cologne water in it. It's so pretty. I like this. So perfect gift for the holidays as well. If you have a young lady who's into vintage stuff, think about her. That's just beautiful. Rose Manor by Lenox. And that was my last item. So what would I keep? Obviously this. Obviously these. And definitely would keep this, but they're going into the shop. So just like I did the last week, I have to tell you where the items are in the section, because when you go on Etsy at 5 p.m. they may not load to the front page right away. So if you want the items, you have to go into categories. So categories, the Lenox plate obviously is going to be in Christmas category. The pottery is all going to be in stoneware and pottery. This is going to be in decorative, vintage decorative item. This will be in vintage decorative item, and the glassware will be in vintage glass. Okay, so that's what's going in my shop tomorrow, October 18th at 5 p.m. Comment down below, let me know which one is your favorite, and that would be it. Thank you all for your support, purchasing from my shop, making my dream come true, and supporting my family. Thank you very much. I will see you later. Bye.